beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to Car Talks YouTube channel. This is a channel where we give you verified information about cars and everything cars. My name is Wairima, Gichuki. I am your host, and before we get into the video, kindly make sure that you subscribe. Please hit subscription button, because if you don't, actually you're doing a disservice to this great channel. And now, because I know you have subscribed, now we are going to discuss about the prices in Kenya, and we are going to deal with cars which are below 1.5 million Kenya shillings. That is the new and also the used car. And before we continue, we cannot hesitate to talk about Brill Motors. They are located at Garden City Mall on the first floor, and the car yard is hapo tu juu on the rooftop, and that is where we are. As you can see, they have so many cars, and their cars are very clean. So without much ado, let's get into the video. The first car that we're going to talk about, it is this 2016 Mazda Demo that is right behind me, and this car is 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. And as you can see, the outlook of it is pretty okay, and it is pretty cute. So if you are in love with these small cars, maybe you want them for business, you want them for family travel, this is a car that you can look up to. What we can speak about it is maybe its interior, and the ground clearance is around 152 mm. That's around 15.2 centimeters. So it's a bit higher kidogo, but still ukikuja kwa bumps utasumbuana. The good thing with this car is that this is one of the smallest cars in the market, but as you can see, imeongezwa fog lights, which is a plus to this small car. And from hapa tutaingia ndani and we check what properties that it has. So let's get inside. As you can see, this is an interior of this Mazda Demo, which is also called a Mazda 2. And just look at the space inside. So from the front side, the space is okay, and the leg room is fine, but you can also move the seats in front kidogo tu, you at least to adjust your sitting position ya watu wenye wako nyuma. And then this is a push to start car. And then there is this something that really makes a statement in this car, which is iko hapa mbele, and it appears immediately you start your car. So let us start it and see what appears in front. So when you are starting, you have to push your brakes, and then make sure your key is inside. So this is what I'm talking about. So it's very modern. This is the most modern technology that Mazda has produced. And then when you're looking at this front area, we have also the infotainment side, which is very vocal. You can see it from Mbali. And then I think in this infotainment part, this is what it does. It has all this. It has communication, navigation, music. You have some of these things that you can look at. So that is it. And we have two cup holders from here. Then nothing much now on the dashboard, and then we have these cruise control buttons that are behind the wheel. And this shows that this car is a bit yani wameiangalia to be like a sports car, such that you can change your gears as fast as you can when you want maybe to kupita gari ingine when you're overtaking. So that's just a quick highlight of the Mazda Demo. And also look at the finishing. Just look at this. So when you're looking at this car, you're very, you know that you're going to get quality, you're going to get affordability, because it's very maintaining this car is very minimal, because everything is okay. So let's go and check our car number 2. On to the second car. This is a 2006 Subaru Legacy, and this is a 2000cc petrol engine. It has definitely, as you can see, it's very clean. It's a KBX. It has a turbocharged engine. It has from the front side, it has fog lights. This car also have Pioneer music system, so kugonga itagonga vizuri. If you love music, this is a car that you can take. And I had talked about Subaru some other time, and you know, the resale value for this car is quite okay. So it's a car that will not disappoint you even after you take it. So let's go up and nyuma so that we see the space, the legroom, and then we go to the boot. As you can see, this is the legroom. So the legroom is a tick. For space storage, pale mbele tuko na 2 cup holders, and then in the rear seat we also have 2 more cup holders. And yeah, for storage it's okay. So let's check the boot, and also just before we go to the boot, you can see that the seats are quite okay. So it's something that you cannot complain about. And here we have more storage. So hebu tuangalia boot and see what we have and how big it is. Ndio hiyo sound system. So you can see the sound system, and the boot is quite functional and it's quite very big. So huwezi complain mambo ya boot, and everything is quite okay. And let me just tell you that this car is just coming to you at 800,000 Kenya shillings. So it is actually very affordable. Yeah. Considering you can also sell it at some point. So let's go to car number 3. And now this is a 2011 Nissan Dualis 2000cc petrol engine vehicle. As you can see, it's pretty okay, pretty clean, and the seats are quite fine. I can't complain about the interior from what I see. And also, can you see this steering wheel? It looks really nice. And what you can see from the steering wheel, it has this cruise control. It has these controls, what you can control from the infotainment bit. So I can't really complain about this Nissan Dualis. The spacing is okay, the headroom is fine. So this is very, very okay. We'll get a highlight of the outside, which is very clean, and the paint is fine. And then now we can go to the boot and see what we have. This is a car which you can take just 1 million Kenya shillings. So let's get to the boot. So this is the boot, and the boot is quite okay, quite big, quite practical. So if you need this car, the boot definitely haitaku-discourage. So let's go to car number 4. And now this is we call it the 2011 Nissan Juke. I think we have looked at so many Nissans, but anywho, let's just look at this Nissan Juke, and this is a 1500cc vehicle, and definitely that means fuel efficient and also cost efficient. I love the shape because it's not so many cars that have that shape. It kind of looks like a classic car, but it's a very modern car. Yes, from the dashboard you see it has a very good infotainment section, very nice. The steering wheel quite comfortable even when driving, a lot of space. And then this is a push to start, kind of, yes, whatever. Yes, and this is the key. The interior is quite amazing, it's quite okay, and I love this red. Yeah, it's the I'm just talking about what I like. Yeah, so this car goes for 1,000,000 plus 300,000. That is 1.3 million Kenya shillings. Lakini mkikuja, definitely we can have a talk about it. So don't be scared about the prices. Definitely when you're at Brill Motors, definitely they can hear you out and see what can give you what you can afford. Now we can get to look out for the last car. And now let me talk about this 2015 Toyota Prado. Yeah, set in your 1.5 million, but I wanted to show you that we have a variety of cars in this car yard. So this car is 5.48 million Kenya shillings, and it is the 3000cc. Yes, 3000cc, and from the outlook you can see it is very awesome, very cute, and icona fog lights. What doesn't it have? Yeah, so generally I wanted to talk about this Toyota Prado. Not that niwakuwa confused tu saa zingine but make sure you get to Brill Motors and see what they have. So in the interior, we can just look around in the interior so that you can see what it has. From the interior, we have, we cannot forget to talk about this one, the sunroof. Yeah, it has a sunroof, and then it has cruise controls. It has on the steering wheel, it has all the controls that you need. And what else? It has a back camera. It also it is a 7-seater, by the way. And did I tell you the price? Or I can repeat. The price is only 5.48 million Kenya shillings. So it is as good as this. We cannot talk about leg room because it is, hata wewe unaona, the leg room is quite big, and this is a car, hii ni gari ya masonko. So if you feel like unaweza fika bei, gari iko. So thank you so much for watching this video till this point, and thank you so much also for always coming back to watch our content. Yes, at this point, kindly go to all our social media platforms on Facebook, YouTube, X, yes, X your Twitter, X, TikTok. Please follow me on Wairima Gichuki on a personal note, and then you can follow Car Talks on Instagram at car_talks_ke. And then thank you so much to our producer, our director Sick 254. Yes, He's the one who always brings this on time and the best way possible. So we cannot miss to tell him thank you, and a big thank you for that. And let us also acknowledge Brill Motors, because we are here and they always give us the cars that we want. And thank you so much. Kindly come buy your cars. Aki tusienda December miguu. Hey, if you need that car, come to Brill Motors. This is where you'll get the cleanest cars in town, and they are located at Garden City Mall on first floor, and the yard is located on the rooftop of the Garden City Mall. And thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.